Hey everybody, Jason here with Banna Properties. I've got a 3-acre lot in Indian Hills near Potosi, Missouri that I want to share with you today. We're selling this property on our website, and let's just go ahead and pull this one up on Google Earth. If you find St. Louis, Missouri, it's about an hour and a half to the southwest of St. Louis. So if you want to go up to the big city for the weekend, you could definitely do that. It's in Washington County, Missouri, about 13 miles from Potosi, and about 20 miles to Sullivan. Potosi does have gas stations and restaurants. Sullivan has a Lowe's and it has a Walmart and all that good stuff when you need supplies. Highway 185 is a paved 2-lane Missouri highway to access the property. And then you have about 2.5 miles of gravel down Timber Lane Road to Lodgestone Lane and to the property. Let's go ahead and pull up a quick video of the entrance to the property. Here's the entrance off of 185 to Indian Hills. All of the residents have their mailboxes out here. You go about 1.5 miles or so in the gravel and you come to a Y. You're going to go left. As you can see, after you go left, it's about 1 mile down to the property on Lodgestone Lane. It is a gravel road. There are a few potholes and things, but I was able to get back there with a Toyota minivan, so you shouldn't have too many problems accessing the property. There's a neighbor who has a trailer just down and across from the property. Looks like he might use that as a hunting cabin, although some residents do live out there all year long in this area. So here's a view of the property. It has about a ½ acre or so that's cleared with some grass grown up. There was a little outhouse there the previous owner had built. And there's a little trailer foundation up there we'll see in a minute. The property sits up a little higher on a hill and has some beautiful views, some beautiful lodgepole pines and hardwood forests, and it has about 200 feet of road frontage. As you can see here, it's a quiet road, and this road actually ends at Indian Creek. So there is a old trailer foundation, as you can see, with concrete. Might be able to put a mobile home on it, or maybe it would work for your RV or for a tiny home or hunting cabin to build on there, whatever you want. So here's just a quick panoramic view from the clearing on the property. You can see it has some beautiful views and sits up a little higher. You could probably clear a couple trees and really enjoy the scenery of Mark Twain National Forest, which you can see in the distance there. There were a few debris on the property that we piled up, a few old chairs and bed frames and such that could be easily hauled away, as well as some sort of a chicken coop that was left there. So now we're going to turn from the clearing and we're going to look toward the northwest corner of the property. Property is about 500 feet deep going back into the woods. Very open with mature hardwoods. A guy could easily do a little clearing and make a great cabin site. I bumped up a couple of deer when I was back here, and as you can see, there's some sort of an old logging road that goes, we're looking right now south. The road is right here, and that road comes off the road, and they've kept it clear, and you can easily walk along the western border of the property heading from the south side to the north corner along that little logging road or path. Some beautiful hardwoods along the property, oaks and a few maples and even a walnut or two. This is the street view here once again of the clearing. Very nice lot, great place for your future getaway. So let's talk a little bit about the area. Mark Twain National Forest actually borders on Indian Hills. And the Merrimack Caverns are about 10 miles away, heading west towards Sullivan. Merrimack State Park and Merrimack Caverns, very famous one of Missouri's largest cave systems. I believe it's the largest commercial cave in Missouri. I've been in it myself. It's beautiful, and you can go way down inside. And a neat historical fact is that Jesse James' hideout is actually down there. They have a little shack that was supposedly built by Jesse James back in the day, where he hid out when he wasn't doing his robbing and pillaging. So some neat historical information there. Now, as I mentioned, if you looked past the property, you were to continue down Lodgestone Lane, it's a dead end about a mile past the property into Indian Creek. Here's a picture of Indian Creek. This is a very famous area in the spring and summer months for floating and fishing and canoeing. So a lot of people go out there and they'll camp in Merrimack State Park, and they do some floating and some fishing. Matter of fact, just down in Potosi is the YMCA of the Ozarks trout camp. So it's a beautiful area on a lake where there's quite a few trout. Mark Twain National Forest and Merrimack River provide some great hunting and fishing. There's a very happy hunter who got his buck in the National Forest, and happy angler that caught a really nice walleye right there in Merrimack River. So for all you outdoorsmen, this is a perfect place. So let's just talk about the price for this property. All right, we're offering this lot for an all-cash price with a cash discount of $9,899. You can buy it outright for that price for cash. For those of you who would like to buy property and you say, you know, Jason, I don't have $10,000 in hand right now, I've got some good news for you. We are offering owner financing on this one with a $1,000 down payment. We'll create a land contract, and you can make payments of $249 a month for 55 months. There is a document fee of $149, and other than that, there are no hidden fees. So why wait? Go to www.investinlandnow.com. So go ahead and start investing in your future. I'll go ahead and pull up our website, Invest in Land Now. This is our listing for the property. And we've got all kinds of maps and satellite images, and we've got different pictures of the property, even a survey. There has been a survey done on this property, and it is staked. And different pictures you can scroll around and look at and take a better look at. And here's all the pricing and financing information. And if you say, you know what, Jason, I'd like to go ahead and I'd like to move forward on this one, you can just click reserve this property now, and it will take you to this window. We have the property information right here. And how you reserve it is you pay the document fee. So once you've decided that's the property you want, you can pay the document fee, put in your information, and then we contact you through email to get all your information for the contracts and to move forward with that. Okay, so another great property, and I hope that you don't wait, that you invest in your future and land now.